Hi, everybody. I have a couple of things that I really just want to say. I know a lot of you are struggling with the state of the world right now. I've been talking to a lot of friends and acquaintances, strangers, people in person, online, social media, about how the events of 2020 is making them feel. It's extremely overwhelming and confusing for a lot of people, hell, for most people. I know I've never experienced this amount of unrest and upheaval in my lifetime. Many of us are limited to what we can do and what we cannot do, and it's downright frustrating. Some of us trapped in our homes, some of us can't go to work, some of us are afraid to go to the grocery store. But the one thing that we do have is outside. Um, go outside. Go outside, put your feet in the grass, listen to the birds, feel the wind, just plug back into Mother Nature for a few minutes. It really makes a huge difference. People are getting crazy, especially on social media, picking fights, throwing away family and friendships over a difference in opinion, calling each other stupid because they don't agree with them. A common example that I see is delete me or unfriend me if you disagree with what I'm going to say. This sets a tone for your message, an argumentative tone, a tone of closed mindedness, a tone of division. Maybe ask yourself, are these people stupid? Or are they scared? Are they anxious? Are they uneducated? Are they confused? Or even you could learn something from them. You know, it is possible that maybe you were misled in some of the things that you were told or read. We know the media is definitely good at misleading people. I'd like to share a borrowed and slightly reworded example. When a child is learning to walk, your child, a friend's child, just a child that you see, um, and they don't have the knowledge that you have, they don't have the skill, the experience, and this child falls down. Do you tell the child they're stupid? Do you make fun of them with your friends? Do you drop them off somewhere and never speak to them again? This one's dumb. It doesn't know how to walk. I don't want it. I can't be around it. Or do you understand that they are learning? They're trying to make sense of this new part of their life, and you gently guide them and give them the tools to learn on their own? We're all new to this. I firmly believe that united we stand, divided we fall. Turn off your TV, turn off your laptop, turn off your computer. Just take a little bit of a break if you're getting too upset, if you're feeling anxious or depressed or really really angry. There may always be a president that or any leadership that pisses off 50% of the population. There always may be state and local government that doesn't do exactly what we think that they should do. And I'm not suggesting that we don't do anything, but what it all boils down to is no matter who's in charge, what what really matters is how we treat each other. It all starts right here in our home. We all have one really important thing in common, that we want our lives, our town, our state, and our country to be the best that it can be. Isn't that enough for us to see past our differences and try to work together? Some see the good in this leader and some see the good in that leader or the newest human that's running. Seeing the good in people is really the only way that we're going to get to where we want to be. If we can't find a common ground, we can never get to a solution. And fighting each other is just it's not helping anything. Pointing out everyone's faults over and over and over again only creates more anger within yourself. They have said that anger and fear lower your immune system. Well, that's something to think about too. Let's try to find a way to be happy. Maybe we can be healthier in the process. This all starts at home. No matter what leadership we have now or next, the world will only change when every single individual makes the choice to be the best human that they can be, lifting each other up instead of completely bashing each other all the time. So focusing on all the things that we believe are wrong isn't helping anyone. If we focus on the good, believe in the good, look for the good, see the good, and vote, things are going to change. This is the system that we have right now. So let's make the changes within the system that we have and do this together instead of fighting each other. So again, I'm not asking you to avoid or ignore situations that you feel need change, because that is very important. It's important that we know what isn't working as well as what is working. But I'm just asking you to see more of what is working and come up with solutions for what isn't, instead of just hammering people about how wrong they are and how this guy doesn't know what he's doing and he should be thrown out of office, and this chick doesn't know what she's doing and she should be thrown out of office. What do you want to see? Let's be what you want to see. If you want to see peace in the world, then be peace. If you want to see love in the world, then be love. If you want to see kindness or fairness or open-mindedness, optimism, truth, understanding, honor, then be all of these things. You can't want peace and be a monster to people and see peace happen. It just isn't going to happen. So my question to you is, who were you before the world told you who to be? Before social media, before news media, before your friends, your family gave you all of these opinions and beliefs, and who were you? Go back to that person. Go sit under a tree somewhere and try to figure out who you are and what you want to see in your world, and then create it. All the things that have already happened that have made you upset, they're history. They're over. We need to learn from them and move on. And we need to focus on what we can do in this very minute to make the world a better place. When you feel like you can't control anything, remember that you can always control how you react to things. It is very important. You always have that control. It starts with you. And I'm challenging you to prove yourself. Walk the walk. Be what you want to see. Bye.